Strong women don't start over. They build foundations that last. Hey, I'm Tracy, and if you've ever felt like you keep starting over with your body, with your business, with your habits, this video is for you. Because here's the truth nobody talks about. Strong women don't start over. They build foundations. They don't quit. You might pivot, but you don't quit. And last week, I skipped my YouTube video, I skipped my blog, I skipped my newsletter. Why? Because I was rebuilding my foundations. I was pivoting slightly. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. So, the lie that we've been sold. We've been trained to live in a start over mode. Start the new diet on Monday. Start the new planner in January. Start the new business when life calms down. But here's what I've learned at this stage of life. If you keep starting, you're never going to build. Building is slower. It's less flashy. It's not dramatic, but it lasts. And at this point, I'm not interested in dramatic. I'm interested in durable. And I stand for the Cowgirl code. So that's Cowgirl code energy right there. My foundation's in wellness. Let's talk body first. Midlife hits different. Your hormones shift, your energy drops, your muscles change. Stress hits harder. And there's usually more of it because there's more stuff going on in your life. So what do most women do? They start over again and again and again. Cut carbs, overtrain, buy the new magic thing, work out too hard, and then burnout comes again. Anybody been there before besides me? But a foundation, it looks different. The foundation is daily protein, daily movement, hydration that actually works, strength training over punishment, sleep that matters. It's boring, it's consistent, but it works. And it doesn't require motivation every day. It just requires commitment. That's what strength is. And then foundations in business, same way. So let's talk money, because this part matters too. See, most women in midlife feel stuck financially. They're stuck in a job they probably don't really love, but they're scared they can't get another job. Watching prices climb, knowing retirement isn't going to magically fix it. And again, what happens? Start over mode. New opportunity, new shiny program, new hustle. Then quit again. Not because you can't do it, but because there's no foundation there. And foundation in business looks like this. One clear message, one clear audience, one simple system, one consistent posting rhythm. Not chasing trends, not pivoting weekly, but building. And I say I've been pivoting, but it's only pivoting slightly because as time goes on, I'm like, okay, it's more like dialing in, not pivoting. So that's what I've been doing behind the scenes this past week. Rebuilding my funnels, cleaning up my free resources that I create for y'all. Making sure everything is connected, making sure everything connects. Because if you want freedom, you build for freedom. You don't chase it. So why most women quit? Here's what I've noticed. Women don't quit because they're weak. They quit because they're exhausted. They're trying to build on chaos. No structure, no rhythm, no clear lane. So everything feels heavy. A foundation, it removes all the decision fatigue. When you know, this is my wellness routine. This is my posting rhythm. This is my income strategy. Then you stop spiraling and you start stacking. And that's when confidence shows up. Not because you feel hyped, because that hype runs out, but because you feel steady. And this is the Cowgirl code mentality. This is what my life is built on. Cowgirls don't rebuild a fence every week. They set the post deep the first time. That's the energy. Now, does that mean you'll never have to work on that fence? No, it doesn't. But that is the energy. Strong, calm, consistent, confident. You don't need to overhaul your life. What you need is A protein target you can actually hit. A daily walk. 2 hours of income producing activities. A content rhythm that you can stick to. That's it. It's not glamorous, but it is very powerful. So what did I do last week? Let me be real. Last week, I didn't skip all those things because I was lazy. I skipped because I was refining. Again, not pivoting, but refining. I rebuilt my lead magnets, my freebies, my free resources for y'all. I cleaned up my funnels so that everything works together better. And I tightened up my messaging. I made sure everything aligns. That's what I consider leadership. Sometimes building foundations means stepping back a little bit instead of posting for the sake of posting. And you're in a season, if you're in a season like that, like I have been in, you're not behind, you are building. So, how can you start building without starting over? Here's what I want you to do. Not overhaul, not restart, just reinforce. Reinforce the message. Ask yourself, where am I chaotic now? Is it my health? Is it my money? Is it my content? Pick one lane, just one, and strengthen the foundation there. If it's wellness, track your protein for 7 days. We're actually having a kickstart right now that will help you learn how to do that. Track your protein for 7 days. Walk daily. My goal is always 10K steps per day. And you can do it in 10 minutes here, 10 minutes after breakfast, 10 minutes after lunch, 10 minutes after supper. You'd be surprised at how much you can accomplish by doing that and how many steps you'll actually get in. Lift twice a week. You do not have to spend 2 hours at the gym every day to get results. I wish I'd have known that. I probably wouldn't have such sore joints right now. And if it's money, learn one new skill. Post consistently. Focus on building audience, not hype. Stack your small wins. Confidence is built. It's not bought. You cannot buy it. So what about an identity shift? The biggest shift, stop saying I need to start over. Stop saying start saying I'm reinforcing my foundations. I'm not pivoting, I'm refining. It gives you a different energy, different outcome. One is emotional, one is strategic. Emotional is great and fine and wonderful, but guess what? That hype, that emotion, it goes away. It's only going to last so long. Strong women choose strategy over emotion every time. So here's my lifestyle vision. Here's what this is really all about. Time with your people, energy for your body, money that gives you freedom, freedom that fits your life. So freedom as far as you can take care of yourself, you can take care of your family, you can take care of your horse, your dog. Well, you're not obligated to show up for work at 9 o'clock every morning. And also, you don't have to, you know that you're not going to have to depend on that Social Security being your only source of income in a few years, because that's scary. And there's a lot of us out there that do not have a great retirement plan. We maybe not have worked in a company that gave us a great retirement plan. I have one now, but I haven't been there long enough for it to be really, really good. I wish I'd have had it a long time ago. And you may be like me. I chased the dollar. I didn't chase the long-term gain because I couldn't see that. So anyway, but you want freedom that fits your life. What does freedom mean for you? Because money, it's not about the money. It's about what it gives you, the freedom that it gives you. So we're not talking about hustle, no burnout, not chasing. We're talking about simple wellness, smart income, 0 apologies. That's the direction. So, what about this week? We're not starting over. We're not pivoting, but we are building. If this message hits you hard, drop a comment and let me know. What foundation are you enforcing right now? Health, money, confidence, all of the above? And if you want the exact systems that I'm building from, I will link them in the description of this video. Nothing dramatic, just foundations that last. Because strong women don't quit. They build, they may even rebuild, but they don't quit. I'll see you on the next one. Have a great week.